All right. Thanks for stopping by. Do cows attack? I'm asking because it looks like the small herd went and told all their friends, and now they brought back another herd, and now we've got a total of about 35 cows surrounding my campsite. And let me tell you what they did. Sue Ellen there, yes, that's Sue Ellen, knocked over my Starlink. I caught her in the act. See, the first time it fell over, I didn't see it happen. I thought the wind had done it. So I nailed it to the ground, and then I was in the van making dinner, and I heard a clank. And I got out and looked, and she's pushing it along with her nose. So she is the culprit. She did it. She hates the Starlink. She wants me to be out of communication out here. So this is going to be my last evening here at this campsite. I've decided I am going to move on and find a place with less wind. Wind has already destroyed my tent and one tarp, and I'm just going to move on. I think I found another place that would be kind of more down in a valley, and it looks like the creek there is a little wider than this one. So I'm going to go check it out tomorrow after I do laundry and after I go to the grocery store. Never in my wildest dreams did I think a cow would try to destroy your Starlink. Now, I've kind of considered maybe a bear would try to do it, and at night I usually put it up on top of the van, but in the day I can't put it up there because the dish makes a shadow over the solar panels, so I have to keep it on the ground during the day. Check in tomorrow, see what I find. All right, it's the next day. I got up early this morning, went into Jackson Hole, did laundry, got some groceries, and then I headed back south. And look what I have found. Is this the most ultimate campsite ever? It's got it all. It's got the creek, it's got the shade, it's got the sun, and it's so clean. I would love to meet the person who just left this campsite because there is not one speck of trash. The fire pit is a beautiful work of art. This is the ultimate campsite. The temperatures are amazing. It's about 75 degrees. The elevation is about 6,400 feet. Look at that fire pit. That is a beauty. This is about 30 miles southeast of Jackson Hole. I saw this campsite on the satellite map, and I just assumed that it would be taken. So when I programmed in my directions, I actually had set the GPS to go a few miles past this place. But when I turned the bend and I saw that it was empty, a big smile went across my face. Now check out this creek. This is over twice the width of the creek that I just left, that I stayed about 4 nights at over where the cows were. This one's much more swift. A lot more boulders in the creek. A lot more rapids. Look way up at the end of the creek. Here's a zoom in shot. You can see the water, it's like rapids over the big boulders way up in the distance of the creek there. This water is super clear. Endless amount of water for showers. And if you saw my previous video, you saw that my tent got destroyed in the wind. And I have ordered a new shower tent from Amazon. And I want to shout out Rebecca Pence again. I mean, she has been such a support for the channel, and she sent a PayPal donation that's pretty much going to pay for this new shower tent, and it's a heck of a shower tent. It's an oversized, double-sized shower tent, and I can't wait to get it and do a video on it to show you how quickly it pops up. It's a great design. So I'm going to stay here all week. So this is Monday. I'm not going to leave till Friday, and then I've got to go down to Logan, Utah. That's where I'm having the shower tent sent to. And when I pick it up, and then I'll go somewhere in the outskirts of Logan. There is a national forest not far from there, and I'll try to find a good campsite there. But I'm going to spend all week here. I mean, why wouldn't you? This campsite's got it all. The only gripe is the road runs pretty close to the campsite, and there has been several cars going by since I've been here. But so far, the breeze is blowing the dust away from me. The road is to the left there, just behind the bushes. So I'm really only about 10 or 15 yards off of the forest road, but I'm kind of hidden behind those bushes. I love this long driveway up to the campsite. When I first come over the bridge and around the curve, I kind of pulled up in this driveway, and I was just shocked to see that there was no vehicles, no campers, no tents, anything here. I couldn't believe it. I had just already assumed that it would be taken. This, this is jackpot. Right here is where I'll access the creek to get my water. You can step right down this little trail here onto those rocks. See how clear that water is? And this is free. There is no cell signal here, but I'll set out Starlink. It'll work fine here. It's plenty of clearing for that. The wind is not nearly as bad here. I've got more trees, so that helps block the wind. Wow, what a view. And it's so clean, no trash, no debris. And this fire pit is perfect, even though I don't think I'll have a fire. But that is what I call a nice fire pit. They even left me a stick over here propped up against a tree. Use it to, as a fire poker. So I think I will just place this down here on the rock. Just in case I change my mind, I might have a fire. And that'd be good to have just in case. Check out this tree growing diagonally out of the bank of the creek over here. I hope it don't fall, but it looks like it's been here for many years. This campsite is special. I have had campsites with creeks, and I have had campsites with trees and with no trees, but I've never had a campsite with a creek and a good mixture of trees and sun like this. This is what I've been looking for. And look how close I am to the creek. Now, one thing I am going to have to do is I'm going to have to back the van up in the afternoon to get more sun on the solar panels on the roof, because I can see the way the sun is tracking that right now I'm in the sunny spot, and as the sun moves to the west, I am going to have to back up probably about 20 feet to get that afternoon sun. Because without the sun, I don't have any electricity. So see where that shade is now? That's where the sun's going to be in a couple of hours. So I'm just going to back straight down the driveway, park right in there, and I'll be good until about 6:30 when the sun goes behind the mountain. Let me go over here and check where I'm going to put the Starlink. So I'm thinking right here is going to be perfect. It's facing toward the north and slightly west. It's a good clear opening, and that's usually where the dish will point for the best signal. Alright, so as usual, let's pan around here and get our thumbnail. I always like to get a thumbnail that's part of the video. I just don't like when someone puts up a thumbnail that's not actually part of their video. I don't know, it's just not appealing to me. So I always like to get a shot in that's actually something you'll see in the video. Here's a more zoomed in shot of the creek. It is rushing. This place is amazing. Look how crystal clear. Look at the sun gleaming off the water, rushing around the rocks. My old tree here hanging off the bank. Hope it holds on. Okay, let's wrap it up from beautiful Wyoming. Take care, my friends. Be well. And smash the bell.